So in this video, we will be doing asanas or poses with internal rotation of the hip. Now, internal rotation of the hip is like this. So using our knee as a guide, looking at your knee. So if you bring your knee towards the other knee, the hip internally rotates. So be mindful of this movement. Okay, let's begin. Bring yourself on top of your mat. At the top of your mat, feet together into Tadasana. Make sure your back straight, hands on your side, roll your shoulders back and down. A few breaths here. Look straight ahead. Just be centered and be grounded to prepare for this practice. Now on your next inhalation, we shall begin. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. You can micro-bend your knees if you want. Inhale, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale, step both feet back into high plank and down to chaturanga. Knees down, chest down. Slide your toes back. Inhale, push your chest off the mat into cobra or downward upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes, bring your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, walk or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, tailbones down, arms up, look up into chair pose. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Make sure your knees and your feet are together. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Micro-bend your knees if you want. Inhale, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale, step both feet back into high plank and down to chaturanga. Knees down, chest down. Slide your toes back. Now push your chest off the mat into upward facing dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale, curl your toes back, bring your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Now pivot your left foot, right foot, steps in between. So bring your knees to chest first. Your right knee towards your chest. And step in between your hands. Very nice. Now, bring your left knee down, or you can also just slightly move your left foot towards the left side. And inhale, come up to warrior 1. Make sure to square your hips. 5 breaths here. Now make sure your right knee is aligned with your right ankle. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Step your right foot back, high plank, and down to chaturanga. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's prepare for warrior 1 on the left side. Pivot your right foot. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Good. Now, for your right foot at the back, you can go ahead and just move them a little towards the right side. So when you come up, your hips are square. Now, when you're ready, bring your arms all the way up into warrior 1. Make sure your left knee is in line with your left ankle. 5 breaths. 2, down to chaturanga, knees down, chest down. Curl your toes back. Inhale, chest off the mat. Inhale to baby back bends into upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes, bring your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Now catch your breath. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. 4 and 5. Inhale, look forward, walk or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knees bent, tailbones down, arms up, look up, chair pose, and exhale back to Samasthiti. Now we will be doing Prasarita Padottanasana. So go ahead and step your right foot back. Make sure your feet are parallel. Now your toes are pointing the long side of the mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale. And exhale, slowly bend from your hips. When you're halfway down, bring your hands down on the mat. Inhale first. And exhale, slowly bend from the hips all the way down. You can go ahead and walk your hands. Fingertips align with your toes, or the wrists align with your heels. Again, be mindful of the internal rotation of the hip. Make sure both feet are not pointing out, but they're pointing towards the long side of the mat and they're both parallel. Now just relax your head, looking towards the back. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly come out of the pose. Good job. Now release your hands and bring your hands to the side. We'll be doing Prasarita Padottanasana B this time. Now, hands on the hips. Bring your chest out. Inhale. And exhale, slowly folding, bending from your hips and all the way down. Now relax your neck and just breathe. 5 more breaths. Strong feet, strong legs. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, slowly come up, all the way up. And exhale, release. Again, bring your arms in TC. Inhale, clasping your hands on the back, like this. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And just let gravity do the work for your hands. And with every exhalation, you go deeper into the pose. 4, 5. Inhale, come up slowly all the way up. And exhale, release. Now, bring your hands on your hips. Inhale. And exhale, try to grab your big toes with the first 3 fingers. Inhale first, looking forward, lengthen your spine. And exhale all the way down. Now your elbows are pointing towards the ceiling. 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Bring your hands towards your hips and slowly come up. job, everyone. Let's go ahead and proceed to Parsvottanasana. Now, in Tadasana, bring your right foot back, shorter stance this time, around just bigger or just wider than your hip stance. Now, bring your hands towards your back, grabbing your elbows, grabbing your fists, or if you can, go ahead and assume a prayer pose. Okay, when you're ready, point your right foot to the short side of the mat towards the back, and you can also bring your left foot outside a little, just making sure you can square your hips. When you're ready, inhale, open your chest, exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Now you can also micro bend your right knee, okay? 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Pivoting first. Making sure your feet is parallel. And slowly twist to the other side. Again, you can bring your right foot out a little just so you can square your hips, opening your chest. So if you're doing a reverse prayer, you can bring your palms together just to open up your chest a little more. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Again, option to micro bend your knee. Option also to look towards your shin bone, or you can just look at the big toe if it's not straight to the neck. 5 breaths here. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Pivoting your left foot first, so they're facing the long side of the mat. And exhale, slowly back to Samastitihi. Release your hands. Good job. Thank you for being with me in this sequence.